First game on. It's good.
Bro, you just gotta warm up. It's good. Don't push by yourself. I'm good. I'm healing just.
Oh my god.
Well, that's why I said don't do that.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about something pretty fun in Apex Legends, and that is the recent collaboration event. And not only are we going to be talking about those, but we're going to theme it with Star Wars as well, because, well, Star Wars and Respawn have a lot of stuff they're working on in the near future. We're going to go over all of that. We're also going to go ahead and give out some of the anniversary heirloom shards. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's talk about the future events of Apex Legends. So as most of you know, Season 19 introduced something brand new we had never ever before seen in Apex Legends, and the first one started off with the Post Malone event, which brought us the amazing 3 strikes mode. It was our first ever kind of collab in Apex Legends period, and it did feature a celebrity. Honestly, 3 strikes was definitely the highlight of the event, although you could also enter sweepstakes to win a special Ignite jacket, although sadly it looks like people are already putting it up online to sell. Like, one guy actually is selling it for 1,500 bucks, and I just wish it kind of went to someone that actually wanted the thing and would have kept and held on to it. Now, regardless of all that, of course, we got our second event in the same season, and it was all about Apex Legends and Final Fantasy with their upcoming release of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And it featured a lot of cool skins. Unfortunately, there was a really expensive death box, and the event was a little overpriced. Now, EA was actually asked about that, and they said that Apex, with that collection event in the context of some of these other unique things that happened, shows tremendous promise for how the franchise will continue in Season 20 and beyond. Because apparently they sold really, really well and made a ton of money off the collection event, which is only made worse by the fact that EA CFO Stuart Canfield said that Apex Legends did not meet their expectations for pretty much every single event outside of that, and that the Final Fantasy collaboration has led to 2 of their highest net booking days over the fiscal year. So what does that mean? Well, it means there's going to be a lot more collection events coming in the near future for Apex Legends. I mean, that should be no surprise whatsoever. It's EA, money, but what is the next thing that they are probably going to work on? Well, when we talk about just regular collaborations, the biggest, most obvious one would probably be Star Wars. They've dabbled with it before. They had this Pathfinder skin with BB-8 when they made the Star Wars Jedi Order game, and then they had the sequel as well, and obviously that's actually made by Respawn themselves. EA had an exclusive license with Star Wars for a while. Why they never did a collab, I don't know. It's the biggest missed opportunity I've ever seen, but there is some new news in regards to Respawn, because not only are they still working on the Jedi Survivor series, but Respawn is also confirmed now to be making a first-person shooter that's a Mandalorian-based video game. Now that they've actually done official collaborations with Final Fantasy, it'd be really surprising if they did not do a official Star Wars collaboration with a game that they're actually working on. I don't know how to make it more obvious. There's also a ton of cool concepts that fans have already made. My personal favorite is the Seer Cad Bane. You cannot tell me that this skin does not go incredibly hard. There's also a Loba Ahsoka, which, while I'm not a huge fan of the overall design of the skin, I do think it is a, once again, really cool concept. And I hope that if we do get a Star Wars collaboration, which I think that they definitely will do, and they've probably already started working on it, lightsabers would be a really good idea as either a limited time mode very similar to the Buster Sword, which once again, the mechanic is already there. I could very easily see this returning. It's pretty much the same thing, but it would also be really cool as the heirloom. It's actually already been made by Arctux TV on YouTube, and he posted it in R5 Reloaded of what it would look like if Octane ran around with the heirloom. It's already been ported in, and you can see him running around cracking people with it. Like, let's be honest, the Buster Sword in this thing would be identical. It's the easiest money-making thing for Respawn to do, along with EA. You get to promote your new Star Wars game that you're working on that's a first-person shooter with a first-person market of Battle Royale Apex Legends, along with already having the core gameplay mechanics of a Buster Sword / lightsaber already built. Now, unfortunately, this probably will not be coming in Season 20. We already know of our collection events, one being the Out Beast, which seems to be the March 5th collection event called Inner Beast. There's also a Out Noir collection event, and the Anniversary, which is just ending this week. There's also the Cyberpunk store. They've actually teased some of the skins for these upcoming events. You can see this Lobo one right here. It's very Michael Jackson themed in the bottom left, but that's probably the Noir collection event skin if I were to take a bet. The Ballistic one could also be the Noir as well in the bottom right. They had the Season 20 Battle Pass skins actually already listed there, and there was that Cyberpunk store, which I believe the Valkyrie one and possibly the 2 others for Wraith, and I have no idea who that's supposed to be in the bottom. If it's Loba, Catalyst, no one seems to truly know. Some people were speculating Loba, but the bracelet doesn't match. But there is also a wolf on the jacket, so that does make me think, yeah, that's probably Loba for a Cyberpunk event. We'll have to see. We have a lot of cool collection event coming up. Personally, though, I do hope we see the Star Wars collab event. I do like the concept ideas of these collab events, especially to keep up with Fortnite, who has actually done Star Wars before, but pretty much collabs with everything, and it just adds in a really fun nostalgia boost for people that are into other pop culture media. Not to mention, Epic just got a huge investment from Disney. It would be nice to see if some outside investments really poured some money into Respawn so we could see some future content for that as well. Let me know down below, do you guys like the idea of a Star Wars specific collaboration, or do you think that there are better ones that they could do in the near future? Also, what do you think about the rest of the collection events coming in Season 20? And as always, keep slaying the Outlands, as this is the way.